The camel merchant of Duwari long ago, in the dry but prosperous land of Duwari, lived a man named Malam Jibril. He was not born rich. In fact, his father had only one piece of farmland and his mother sold firewood to feed the family. But Jibril had something rare: patience and vision. When he was a young man, his father gave him a wedding gift: to camels a strong male and a gentle female. "My son," his father said, "these camels are small now, but if you treat them well, they will treat you well in return." Remember, wealth comes not from rushing, but from patience. Jibril took those words to heart. He cared for the camels like his own children, feeding them, protecting them from thieves and wild animals, and ensuring they roamed freely in the desert to grow strong. Months turned into years. The female camel gave birth, then gave birth again, until Jibril had 5 camels. Later, 10. Soon, he had more than 50. People in the village began to notice. "Jibril is blessed," they whispered. "From only to camels, see how Allah has multiplied for him." But Jibril never boasted. He always replied, "It is patience and the blessing of the Almighty." When Eid al-Kabir approached 1 year, the people of Duwari complained of the high prices of sacrificial animals. Many poor families could not afford one. Other merchants raised prices, hoping to become richer. But Jibril remembered his humble beginnings. He opened his camel yards and said, "Let the poor come, let the rich come. I will sell at a price that even the poorest among you can afford. For what use is wealth if my people cannot share in it?" That year, Jibril sold hundreds of camels at small prices. People prayed for him. Families who could not afford animals were able to sacrifice with dignity. His name spread far and wide, not just as the richest camel merchant, but as the most generous man in Duwari. The lesson of Jibril. Within 20 years, Jibril's herd had grown into the largest camel stock in the region. Thousands of camels spread across the deserts of Africa. He was invited to supply camels to other countries. His wealth was beyond counting. Yet, whenever people asked him the secret of his success, he always said, "I started with only to camels." Wealth multiplies with patience, care, and honesty. Do not despise small beginnings, for from the small seed grows the mighty tree. And remember, wealth is sweetest when it brings relief to others. Moral of the story: patience brings growth, just as Jibril's to camels became thousands. Do not despise small beginnings. Even a little can become much with consistency. True wealth is in generosity. Giving back multiplies blessings more than hoarding ever could. And so, Malam Jibril became a legend, remembered not only as the man of 1,000 camels, but as the man whose heart was bigger than his herd.